Hey guys, how's it going? Previously, I made a YouTube post talking about this. I figured that I had better go on ahead and make a video on it because not everybody sees YouTube posts that you make. So I want to show you guys this because I know more people will watch a video. I got a question for all of you. Unfortunately, the shop, this building that I film my YouTube videos in, is a 200-year-old barn. Actually a little bit older than 200 years old. That was built back in the 1800s. I don't know the exact year, but this has the old barn wood in it still. As you guys can see, some of the old frame from the barn. Unfortunately, my barn is being attacked by some bugs. I have been doing some research and I made a post asking about it, and I had somebody tell me that it is powder something beetles doing that. And I have been seeing some bugs running around that look exactly like them. And I'm not sure why, I was not sure why I was seeing so many bugs running around on my floor. But I was kind of wondering what they were, and I started seeing this not long after I started seeing all the bugs. So I thought, well, maybe I better make a post and ask about it because I had been seeing the holes. This is one of the bugs right here. He's dead. But you guys can see what he looks like. If you're seeing these bugs run around your building, I've been seeing hundreds of them. Not quite hundreds, but there's one that I've killed. I killed him. I killed this one this morning. Right there's another one that I killed this morning. Here's one that I killed yesterday. I've been leaving them laying, hoping that maybe it'll deter them from coming back, seeing some of their dead brothers, but apparently not. They haven't come back any faster, but here's where the really, really sad part is. You go upstairs, and this is really sad when you come up here and look. Unfortunately, I think most of the damage done is up here. That's not the beam. That beam over there is the one downstairs. I'll show you guys that one here later. That one's actually not bad up here compared to downstairs. This one here is one of the worst, or well, not quite the worst. This has been here for years, so disregard that. But right there, and it just goes up. Not up the entire board, but right there, there's two holes. I'm not sure what those are from. I've noticed that in another spot as well. But you can see over here, I apologize, I'm out of breath climbing up those steps, and I've been worrying about this for the past couple days. I noticed it when I was on the phone with someone. I was talking about how old the building is, and I was kind of showing them some of the old wood. And unfortunately, I noticed this. This is one of the worst. One of the worst pillars. See, this building even has the old pegs. Isn't that cool? But you look up there, it doesn't go up the entire way of the board. I don't know how much is up in those boards up there either. But you can see some of it. It's not really that bad. Well, actually right there, it starts to get worse. But you come down here and you can see these two right here, and there's those, and then you go down, and that board, as you guys can see, there is holes. But they haven't gotten into this piece of wood right here, which I thought was kind of interesting. As you can see, there is absolutely no marks in this. I noticed one of my broom heads downstairs had some holes in it this morning. It didn't have them yesterday, and I noticed that, so it was only one or two holes. It wasn't really that bad. So, and also these shelves over here, they don't have any holes in them, which I thought was kind of odd. I would think that they would, but apparently they're only going after the structure of the building. Right here is one of the other, oh yeah, you can see they got into that one. This is one of the other beams. I still don't see anything up in the high I still don't see anything up there. I'm really gonna have to go up there and look. You can see one of the old wood pegs poking out. They used old wood pegs when they built this. I noticed that up there. I think that is from the old tree. I think it's been like that forever. But you can see another one of those holes right there, and there's some little holes. They say something about cardboard, but I don't see anything in my cardboard. This beam over here, I think so far out of all of them, that one's the worst. But this one downstairs is definitely not in the greatest of shape. This one right here is a good example of how they used to look. As you can see over here, there is some starting, but not really a whole lot. There's a little bit up there. Not really anything has been after that one, which is good. Gotta look over here. I think this one's been fixed before. I don't see anything in the back of that. I don't see anything in this side of this board, which is good. I still don't see any holes up in the top of the structure, which is good. But yeah, if anybody has any information on how to kill these things, I would really like that. If somebody out there can help me out with killing these little pests, because I'd really like to save this building. For those of you who don't know, this was actually my dad's old shop. I want to say 25 years ago, him and my mom bought this property, and he spent however many years fixing up this building so he could use it for a machine shop. And these pests, this board doesn't look too bad. These pests are coming out here and they're starting to eat away at this building, you know, and it's really it's made me very sad to look at it and see what they're doing. And of course, you know, this building doesn't have sentimental value to them. They don't care. It's just food. But these main beams right here, you can see they don't have any marks in them yet. That's one of the main beams upstairs. That's actually the one that goes up there. But yeah, you can see the old pegs, which, I mean, it's really cool. I always thought it was really cool coming out here when I was little. The building wasn't quite interiorized yet at that point in time. That one up there, that one is the worst one. When you go upstairs and look at it, it doesn't look too bad from down here. I don't really see much evidence in it, but I'm sure I'll start seeing evidence. But I'll show you guys something else I found about this building, which I haven't really seen too many bugs go after it. I'm hoping they don't go after it. You guys don't see this room very often, do you? Check this out. This barn used to be red at one point, which is actually, I thought, really cool. I've seen it before, but never really thought anything of it. So for those of you wondering, what's the building that I filmed? Here's some of the old foundation. So for those of you that wonder what the building is I film in, because it looks kind of like a barn, it's an old barn. And I'm sure if you've driven past and have looked at it and seen it, or you watch my videos and you've looked and seen it, I'm sure you could tell. But here's some desks back here in the back office, and I don't see any evidence of anything in the desks. I don't see any evidence of anything in this table. They mainly seem to be going after the old stuff, like I said, which, how convenient. It just so happens that's the building. So, like I said, and then you go in the middle office. The middle office also has, I also noticed this. I don't know if this was here. I don't know what all this is from, but they're all in a line. I thought that may just be, maybe a shelf was there or something at one point in time was here, tools. I see that, and I also see that over there. I've had stuff sitting in front of this wall forever, so I kind of forgot what was there. But again, I'm not sure if something's been getting into that or if that's been there forever. But you look at these desks. I don't see any evidence of them in the desks at all. Both desks look just fine. I think this one's right here is more, not really wood. I don't see anything in this one. I see stuff, but that's just wood shavings. Wood shavings. I don't see anything up there. So, it's unfortunate, but hopefully I'll be able to save it. Let me know if you guys know of any way to kill those bugs off and get rid of them. This building doesn't have any heat. It gets down to, I've been able to keep it up above 40 pretty well during the winter. I can keep it up around 50 because the concrete will hold heat for a while. But, you know, it's not good when you got bugs running around. I was doing some reading, and it appears the bugs will die any temperature below, I think it was 50. So, might be able to kill them. However, the parents will go dormant. I don't know where the parents are. I've been killing quite a few of them lately. So yeah, if anybody out there has any ideas or any way to kill them, please let me know. I had one guy send me a message on there, which I'm very thankful for. I really appreciate that in trying to help me out. That's kind of where I found out what these bugs were, powder post beetles. Right there is one of the main structure frame. This used to be the front of the building. This goes all the way up to the roof. And as you guys can see, I don't see any holes in that beam, which is good. So that's a door frame right there. This right here is the main beam. But as you can see, I don't see any evidence of them beetles coming up here yet. So I don't see them in the table either right here. So there was a couple other places I thought I had seen them. Like I said, though, I saw them in one of my broom heads. I ended up throwing that broom outside. I put it in my burn pile. I'm going to burn it. This over here used to be, when I was little, this was my changing table. You can see I've drawn on it when I was younger. I don't see any evidence of anything in here, and this is wood. I don't see any evidence of anything getting into it at all. It's like I said, it just seems like it's mainly that. I don't know how fast they're getting around, like I said. They have, however, that I don't know if that's them or not. That might be, but it almost kind of looks like them getting into my little cabinet here. They might be getting into, no, they might not be getting into that one. Right there, I just noticed that right there. That one's got some evidence in it of the beetles. This one right here is not too bad. The only real thing I'm worried about as well is the barn and the cracks in the pillars. It's always had cracks, but, you know, I'm kind of worried that them pissing with it's going to end up making the barn weak and collapse, you know. So, like I said, if anybody out there has any advice, please let me know. I am just about open to try anything except for burning down the building. I really don't want to have to call anybody about it, but if I have to, I will. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I really would like to save this building. So I guess for all of you that have wondered what the building is I film in, because it looks like a barn, but it doesn't look like a barn at the same time, it actually is. It is a barn. It's one of the Bicentennial barns. It does not have the paint on it, however, on the front. I don't think Dad wanted them to put paint on it, so they didn't end up putting paint on it. The barn was painted white at one point in time, but however, like I said, there was that red wood back here, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for any advice you guys give me. I'm going to appreciate you guys' feedback. I will keep you guys updated as the situation continues. Like I said, I had made a post on it, but I thought I'd reach more people if I made a video on it. So yeah, I want to thank all you guys for watching, and I want to thank you guys for helping out with this channel, as well as helping out with this little incident I'm having. And I will see you guys in the next video or next update I make on this, or I hope not, but finding a new shop. So yeah, take care.